God says, "My dear child, I want you to walk with a heart full of faith, not burdened by fear or weighed down by worry." When you place your trust in me, fear and worry lose their hold on you. You can move forward in confidence, knowing that I am guiding you every step of the way. I understand that life can sometimes feel overwhelming, and there are moments when fear seems to be the loudest voice. But I ask you to listen to my voice instead, the voice of peace and reassurance. My voice will never lead you to anxiety or fear. I will always lead you to peace, to hope, and to a sense of purpose. When you listen to my voice, you will find that fear begins to fade. You will hear my gentle whispers of love, guidance, and assurance that everything will be okay. I am not a God of fear, but a God of love, and perfect love casts out fear. When you allow my love to fill your heart, there is no room for fear to control your life. Fear may try to come back, but remind yourself that I am with you, and I am stronger than any fear you may face. You are not meant to live in fear, but to live in faith, trusting that I am always with you. There will be moments when fear or worry tries to creep in, but remember, my dear child, that you have the power to choose faith over fear. You can choose to trust me, to lean on my promises, and to let go of the things that cause you to worry. I want you to walk in peace, knowing that I am holding your future in my hands. Worry will try to cloud your mind, making you doubt my goodness and my plan for you. But I want you to focus on what is true, my love for you, my promises, and my faithfulness. I have never failed you, and I never will. Worry cannot change the future, but faith in me can change your heart, giving you peace in the midst of uncertainty. When you are tempted to worry about the future, remember that I am already there. I am preparing the way for you, and I will guide you at every step. There is no need to carry the weight of worry when you can rest in my peace. I invite you to give me your worries, your fears, and your anxieties. I will carry them for you. You don't have to hold on to them any longer. When you let go of worry, you make space in your heart and mind for my peace to fill you. This peace is a gift that I offer you freely, and it will guard your heart and mind as you walk through life. The peace I give you is not based on circumstances, but on my presence in your life. You can have peace even when things around you are uncertain because my peace goes beyond understanding. It's a peace that doesn't make sense to the world, but it is a peace that is real and lasting. I want you to walk in that peace, my dear child. Do not let fear dictate your decisions, and do not let worry steal your joy. You are meant to live in the freedom of my love, walking in faith and trust. When you trust me, you will find that the things you used to worry about no longer hold power over you. You will begin to see that I am working in every detail of your life, even in the things that once caused you anxiety. I am always at work, arranging everything for your good. Trust that I am guiding you, even when you cannot see the full picture. You may not know what the future holds, but you know the one who holds the future, and that is enough. I am asking you to release your worries into my hands and let me take care of them. You don't need to carry the burden of trying to figure everything out on your own. I am here to guide you, to protect you, and to provide for you. When you trust me with your worries, you will experience a freedom like never before. You will no longer feel weighed down by the things that used to trouble you. Instead, you will walk in peace, knowing that I am in control. There will be challenges ahead, but you do not have to face them alone. I am with you in every step, every decision, and every moment. When fear or worry tries to return, remind yourself of my promises. I have promised to never leave you nor forsake you. I have promised to be your refuge and strength, an ever-present help in times of trouble. I have promised to give you peace that the world cannot take away. Hold on to these promises, my dear child, and let them be the foundation upon which you stand. You are not alone in this journey, and you never will be. Do not let fear or worry control your life. Instead, choose to trust me with everything that is on your heart. I will guide you, protect you, and lead you to a place of peace and rest. You do not need to fear the future because I am already there, working all things together for your good. So, my dear child, walk forward in faith, with your heart at peace and your mind free from worry. God says, my dear child, your limitations are the perfect stage for my power to be displayed. You may often feel limited by your circumstances, your abilities, or even your own understanding. There are moments when you feel weak, unable to handle the challenges before you, and unsure of how to move forward. But I want you to know that these limitations are not obstacles for me. In fact, they are the perfect opportunities for me to show my power and grace in your life. Where you see weakness, I see potential for my strength to be revealed. Your limitations do not hinder me, they allow me to work in ways that go beyond what you can imagine. I am not limited by the things that limit you. When you reach the end of your own strength, that is when my strength is most clearly seen. I work best in the places where you feel weakest, where you feel like you cannot go on. Your limitations are not a sign of failure or defeat, they are a space where I can step in and do what only I can do. When you feel inadequate, remember that my power is made perfect in weakness. I am not asking you to be perfect or to have everything figured out. I am asking you to trust me, to lean on my strength, and to allow me to work through your limitations. You do not need to have all the answers or all the resources. I am the one who supplies all that you need. Your limitations are an opportunity for you to rely on me more fully. When you are weak, I am strong. When you feel like you cannot take another step, I will carry you. I know there are times when you feel overwhelmed by your limitations, but I want you to see them differently. Instead of viewing them as a barrier, see them as the place where my power can be displayed in your life. It is in those moments when you are unsure, when you feel small or incapable, that I am able to show you just how great my power truly is. I am not asking you to overcome your limitations on your own. I am asking you to invite me into those places of weakness, to let me work in ways that only I can. Your limitations are not a problem for me, they are an opportunity for me to demonstrate my love, grace, and power in your life. I can do more through your weakness than you could ever do through your own strength. My power is not dependent on your abilities or your limitations. In fact, it is often in the places where you feel the most limited that my power shines the brightest. You may feel like you are at the end of your strength, but that is where my strength begins. You may feel like you are not enough, but I am more than enough. I am the one who can take your limitations and use them for something greater than you ever imagined. Your limitations are not a sign of weakness in my eyes. They are a sign that you are ready to rely on me, to trust in my strength, and to allow me to guide you. When you bring your limitations to me, you are giving me the opportunity to show you what I can do. You are allowing me to step into your life in a powerful way, to take what seems impossible and make it possible. There is nothing too difficult for me. Your limitations are not a hindrance to my plans for you. In fact, I have designed your life in such a way that my power is most clearly seen when you rely on me. When you trust in me, even in your limitations, you will see my power at work in ways you never thought possible. I can take the areas where you feel weak and turn them into a testimony of my strength. Your limitations do not disqualify you from my love, my blessings, or my plans for your life. Instead, they are an invitation for me to step in and show you just how powerful I am. You do not need to hide your weaknesses or try to overcome them on your own. I want you to bring them to me, to trust that I am more than capable of handling whatever challenges you face. Your limitations are the perfect backdrop for my miracles. Where you see lack, I see an opportunity for abundance. Where you see weakness, I see an opportunity for my strength to be revealed. You are not defined by your limitations. You are defined by my love for you, by the plans I have for your life, and by the power I have to work through you. When you feel limited, remember that I am unlimited. When you feel weak, remember that I am your strength. Your limitations are not an obstacle to me, they are the very places where I want to work the most. Trust that I am with you in every moment, and that my power is working through your life, even in the places where you feel weak. I want you to let go of the pressure to be perfect, to have all the answers, or to overcome your limitations on your own. I want you to trust that I am with you, guiding you, and empowering you every step of the way. Your limitations are not a roadblock, they are a pathway to my power. I can take the smallest seed of faith, the weakest moment, and turn it into something miraculous. Do not be discouraged by your limitations, my dear child. Instead, see them as the place where I can show you just how much I love you and how powerful I am. I can work through your limitations in ways that will bring glory to my name and blessings to your life. So do not fear your limitations or let them hold you back. Bring them to me, and I will show you what I can do. I am the God of the impossible, and I will use your limitations to display my power in ways that will amaze you. Trust in me, my dear child, and know that your limitations are the perfect stage for my power to be displayed. I will work through them to bring you peace, strength, and joy beyond measure. God says, my dear child, continue to trust that I am working in your limitations. You may look at yourself and see all the things you feel you cannot do. You may see the ways you feel inadequate or not good enough. But I want you to shift your focus from what you can't do to what I can do through you. Your limitations are not a barrier to my plans for your life. In fact, they are the perfect starting point for me to show you just how powerful I am. When you feel like you are not enough, remember that I am more than enough. Where you see lack, I see opportunity. I don't need you to be perfect or to have everything figured out. I simply need you to be willing to trust me and let me work through your weaknesses. Your limitations are not meant to discourage you but to remind you that you are not walking this journey alone. I am with you, and I am working in every area of your life, even the places where you feel weakest. You may feel like your limitations hold you back, but I want to show you that they can be the very thing that propels you forward. When you rely on me, I can take what you see as a weakness and turn it into a strength. Your limitations are not too big for me to handle. They are not beyond my power to transform. When you bring your limitations to me, I can take them and use them to accomplish things you never thought possible. You do not need to fear your weaknesses or try to hide them. I already know every part of you, and I love you just as you are. I can work through your limitations in ways that will bring glory to my name and peace to your heart. Your limitations are not a hindrance to my plans for your life. Type 1010 if you believe in God's timing. In fact, they are a part of the story I am writing for you. I can take the areas where you feel most limited and use them to show you and the world just how powerful I am. You may feel like you are not capable of achieving great things because of your limitations, but I am telling you that through me, all things are possible. I am the God who makes a way where there seems to be no way. I am the God who can turn your weakness into strength and your limitations into opportunities for miracles. Do not let your limitations stop you from pursuing the dreams I have placed in your heart. I will equip you with everything you need to fulfill the purpose I have for your life. When you rely on me, you will find that your limitations are not a barrier but a bridge to my power. You will see that I can do more through your weakness than you could ever do through your own strength. I am the one who gives you the strength to overcome every challenge and to rise above every limitation. Your limitations are not a sign that you are unworthy or inadequate. They are simply a reminder that you need me, and I am always here for you. When you feel like you have reached the end of your strength, that is where my strength begins. I will carry you through every situation and give you the power to overcome every obstacle. Your limitations are an invitation for me to work in your life in a powerful way. Do not be discouraged by them or let them hold you back. Instead, bring them to me and watch how I can turn them into something beautiful. I can take the broken pieces of your life, the things that seem impossible to fix, and make them whole again. I can take the areas where you feel weakest and use them to display my strength and glory. You are not defined by your limitations. You are defined by my love for you, by the plans I have for your life, and by the power I have to work through you. When you rely on me, you will see that your limitations are not a burden but a blessing. They are the very places where I can show you just how much I love you and how powerful I am. You are not limited by what you see as weaknesses. You are empowered by my presence, my strength, and my love. Do not be afraid to move forward, even in the face of your limitations. I am with you, and I will give you the strength and wisdom you need to accomplish everything I have called you to do. Trust in me, my dear child, and know that I am working in your life, even in the places where you feel most limited. I will never leave you, and I will never let you go. You are not alone in this journey. I am with you every step of the way, guiding you, strengthening you, and working through your limitations to accomplish my plans. Your limitations are not a barrier to my love or my blessings. They are a place where my grace abounds, where my power is made perfect. So do not fear your limitations, and do not let them hold you back. I am the God who can do the impossible, and I am working through you, even now. Trust in me, lean on me, and watch how I can take your limitations and turn them into something beautiful. I love you, my dear child, and I will always be here to carry you through every limitation and every challenge. Your limitations are the perfect stage for my power to be displayed, and I will use them for your good and for my glory.